Hello everyone, thank you for checking out this video. Today I'll be talking about Democracy Incorporated by Sheldon Wolin. The central idea here is that in the West, and specifically the United States, our democracy is sort of fading. Now in the US, of course, we are a democratic republic, so the founders were already skeptical of unrestrained democracy, but this has gotten even worse as the state and the economy have become more intertwined and corporate power owns almost everything. I mean, the idea is essentially that corporations own the media, and the media is how the people get informed. The corporations buy politicians so that any changes that actually happen have to fit the ideals of the elite. It profits off of endless wars that send young men to die in, and it creates this mythology and patriotism that allow the wars to continue. It destroys the power of workers, getting rid of unions and things like that. And the key is that they had to keep this illusion of democracy while actually getting rid of all the institutions that are actually democratic. And from this explanation, we can better understand the main thesis here, which is his idea of inverted totalitarianism, which is different than regular totalitarianism because the latter is a sort of strongman that's in a centralized position in the government who controls everything. This is more corporations controlling everything, so it's slightly more decentralized, and war can be a big part of this and the patriotism and all of that, but it's not actually essential because it is much more globalized than it is just one nation, as it would be in totalitarianism. Essentially, the government is now subservient to the economy, versus if it was totalitarianism, the economy of the country would be subservient to the government. And you get essentially the illusion of having choices within of politicians, such as you have two parties in the United States, but as we say here, the Democrats and Republicans are just two wings of the same bird. They're not actually that different, so real change can't really happen. And also, they control the Overton window, so of course you have the illusion of you perhaps have free speech, but the actual change that can happen is within a very narrow field and generally benefits the elite. So that's why this is worth checking out. Maybe you disagree with portions of it, maybe you agree with a lot of it. So it's definitely worth reading regardless of your political affiliations, and I recommend it to you. Thanks.